Today I have a insane video for you guys because I just put together 41 niches or faceless AI niches that I would get started in if I would start faceless YouTube automation today. Now, for the people who don't know who I am, I'm Stefan, currently 23 years old, currently make between $30,000 and $40,000 a month with faceless YouTube channels, as we can see right here, and constantly starting new ones. Then I've made $42,000 with 2 videos, and I've scaled the channel from 0 to $48,000 in 30 days. And then, I've helped hundreds of other people do the exact same thing. For example, Martins, we've helped to scale to $31,000 one single month. Then here, absolutely blew up a new channel. Here's a student making $24,000 a month. Here's a student, making $12,000 a month. Here's a student making $8,000 a month, and many, many more. You guys can pause the video and read through all of these. Now, if you're looking for the exact same results, check out the first link in the video description. Book a completely free call with me and we'll have a look if it makes sense to work together or not. And we'll see if we can scale you up. And with that being said, let's get started into the video. And let's get started with the first niche, which is called Forgotten Woman's Ways. Very interesting niche, has been blowing up recently. Here we can see this channel is very small, only not even 600 subscribers yet. This is exactly what we're looking for. You guys are always asking me, why do I show such small channels to you guys? Guys, you have to keep in mind, there's supply and demand on YouTube. I always teach this, so I have to show you guys niches that are actually good and actually hit the criteria I am looking for, and I teach you guys to look for, right? So all of these niches are extremely good and extremely untapped. Now, if we look at this channel, we can see this channel posted 8 videos until now and has gotten almost 600 subscribers. This channel is just 2 weeks old, so the first video immediately got 13,000 views. Here, just 3 days ago, again, 21,000 views. So this is still a very, very new channel and a very untapped niche. Now, if we look at the thumbnails, all of it looks very much, how do I say it? All of it looks very consistent, which is always extremely good when we are looking for a niche, all right? Or when we decide to go into a niche. Now, the video is already quite long, so the video is already like 27 minutes, 28 minutes. But that's not bad. We can easily do 30-minute videos. Yeah, let's have a look at these videos. They are super simple. So it's mainly like images and some video clips, and then obviously just an AI voiceover over or under the footage, which is super cool. A video like this is maybe going to cost you $30. Let's go on to the next channel, which is Nazi History. So this channel has posted 40 videos until now, or 39 videos until now, has almost 9,000 subscribers, and this channel got 870,000 views. So this is something that sounds very weird, but always gets views on YouTube. The first video was posted just 2 months ago, and then the most popular video now is sitting at 380,000 views. When we look at the thumbnails, it's all like kind of split screen thumbnails. I would, to be honest, stick to this exact way of doing thumbnails, just because this style of thumbnails has been working on YouTube for years and years and years now. And then if we look at the content, also not the most difficult content, so it's mainly like clips, and then also like a bunch of images, as we can see right here, and then an AI voiceover again. All right, so this video here alone, you can probably get a video done like this for like $20 or something, and this video here made $1.9 thousand, all right, which is crazy. So super awesome channel, very beginner friendly. This is something, as I said, that basically always gets views, so super awesome niche. And then with that being said, let's get going to the next one, which is called Paul McAllister. 66 videos, 14,000 subscribers, and this channel is now just 4 months old, so still very new channel. This channel probably has a extremely high RPM simply because of the very long videos, and then also because of the topics, all right? And this channel is getting 370,000 views in the last 7 days. Let's actually have a look at the analytics to just see, hey, how much is this channel actually making? Now, for these long channels, Next Level actually does not show the accurate RPM, so it's usually way lower than the RPM of the channel actually is. So let's just quickly let this load up. So here we can see $6 RPM. So this channel made $13,500 in the last 30 days. Super awesome channel. A video like this is going to cost you slightly more just because of the video length, but the videos are super again, very simple, and anyone and everyone can create a video exactly like this. For the thumbnails, very consistent, which is always something we want to see. And with that being said, awesome channel, very beginner friendly. Let's go on to the next one, which is called Throwback America. Very similar to the first channel we had on our list. 26 videos, 3,000 subscribers, getting 100,000 views every 7 days. The most popular video now has 500,000 views, which is extremely good. This channel is just 2 months old. The first video didn't perform that well, but here you can just see like testing with one video, because so many people give up on on the first video. Testing with one video is in 99% of cases not enough. All right, we want to test with at least 15 videos, and yeah, that's where we then hit something like here, 33,000 views, 130,000 views, which is super good. I like the thumbnails. It's more like comic style thumbnails, which looks super cool. A bit different to what this channel here is doing with the thumbnail style. Absolutely love it. This channel is doing very well. Also gonna have a very decent RPM in my opinion. We're gonna have a high RPM. Videos are still very short, so this is again something where you can easily go into this niche. Just go ahead and create longer videos and you can most probably go ahead and beat this channel. Super awesome channel. Let's go on to the next one. Hidden America, also very interesting channel. Here we can now see this channel is getting like 500,000 views in the last 7 days. This channel is though not the most active channel. As we can see, they're posting around about 6 videos a month. Now these videos do seem to be a bit more high quality. Not completely sure. Let me actually look at this channel. At the videos, actually not. The videos are super simple. Damn, videos are very simple. Just the thumbnails look like super high quality, or look like super cool with a kind of split screen. And then the blue always works very well. If we look at Mr. Beast's channel, he also uses a lot of blue in his thumbnails. But yeah, here if we look at this video, 990,000 views. Let's actually look at the RPM. The videos on that channel are quite not that long, so you can easily go ahead and create longer videos. So here we can see the RPM is actually not the best. All right, but if we look at the video quality in the videos aren't very good. Like you can easily create better videos like this than this, right? Not only that, if you go ahead and you create longer videos, your RPM is automatically gonna be way higher. So let's have a look for this video here, which is now over 8 minutes long. Let's see if it loads up. So here we can see it has a $3 RPM. Not the highest, but it's okay. Like, if you get a lot of views, which this channel does, here 500,000 views a week, that would be $1,500 a week, which is pretty decent. Awesome channel. And yeah, let's go on to the next one. Civil War Dose. 29 videos until now, very new channel as well. So we can see 870,000 views. This channel is about a month old, 2 months old until now. Pretty awesome channel. Videos aren't too long, most of them, but here just very recently had a massive outlier with 180,000 views. This video is longer, so what would I recommend? I would recommend you guys to do longer videos if you go into this niche. The videos again are quite simple, so it's mainly images and stuff throughout the whole video. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of these image videos, but you can here and there add some video clips as they did right here, which always works very well in combination of images, especially for these kind of history channels. So super awesome channel. And yeah, getting currently 44,000 views in the last 7 days. But yeah, they had some pretty good videos the week before. So all looks very good. 80% of the videos won't get that many views. 20% of the videos will make most of the money. Then we go on to the next one, Hidden on Earth. 88 videos, 5,000 subscribers. So this is a bit of an older channel, so we can see 6 months old. This channel has gotten until now 1.3 million views. So this is not the biggest channel, but something that's cool is that the RPM in this exact same niche is a bit higher. Now, the next thing we can see is that it had a bunch of really good outliers very recently, which is always a very good sign for a niche, and that a niche can actually blow up like crazy. So firstly, you can see a lot of green and blue in their thumbnails. As we can see, it's the map, right? And then if we look at the videos are also not too difficult to create. Now, guys, if you are interested in, scaling up your YouTube channel, but you don't want to go through all of the trial and error, then check out the first link in the video description. Let's monetize your channel in 20 days as well. Or even here, the student here made his first $1,000 in the first month, or $4,000 a month here for a different student. Check out the first link in the video description. Go ahead and book your call with me, and we'll have a look how we can work together and scale it up. Then we have the American Wild, 17 videos. This one's doing very well. 17 videos, 6,000 subscribers, 660,000 views until now. And this channel just started 1 month ago. So very new channel, posting about every second day. And the most popular video has 260,000 views 3 weeks ago. Then 160,000 views 4 weeks ago. 80,000 views 2 weeks ago. Very, very good. If you look at the content is not too long. They're kind of using this breaking news style thumbnails, which is working pretty well all over YouTube. When we look at the videos are quite simple. So not the most insane videos. And guys, I always I can edit videos myself, right? And that's why I'm saying the videos are not too difficult to create, because the main thing you're going to do for a video like this, just as an example, is you have your your voiceover and your script, and you're just going to add images and videos over that. So that's not the most difficult thing to do, and anyone can do it. Like with a few tutorials, you can easily, even if you cannot edit any videos right now, you can easily learn how to create these videos yourself as well. So super cool channel, for sure has a lot of potential to scale up very, very high. Absolutely love it. Then we have Fossilia, 10 videos until now, 1,500 subscribers, 100,000 views. So on average, 10,000 views a video. This channel is 1 month old. They started out with kind of different kind of content, as we can see here, that did not do very well. And this is why you always want to test and pivot. We always do that with our students, but they tested something else. Immediately 40,000 views, 50,000 views, 13,000 views, 3,000 views, 30,000 views, and 10,000 views after one single day. When we look at the content, again, not the most difficult content to create, to be very honest. As we can see, seems like next level content, not next level, VidRush content again. I would always, to be honest, I like VidRush, but I would recommend real editors. That's just what I recommend, because AI has patterns, and with editors, everything is always a bit different. So yeah, cool channel. Not sure what the RPM is going to be in this specific niche, but I guess it's going to be anywhere from $3 to $5 or something. Then let's go on to the next one, which is called Loving Upstate. 11 videos, 2,000 subscribers. These channels here surprise me because they go viral again and again and again. So you can see 2 weeks old. The first video, 7,000 views. Then here, 9,000 views, 5,000 views, 30,000 views, 4,000 views, 40,000 views, 50,000 views. And the crazy thing is that in this niche, you have a pretty decent RPM. Not sure if this channel is monetized already, but if we look even just at the thumbnails look very, very basic. Videos are extremely basic as well. So this is again something that, if you've never edited a video before, you will be able to do videos like this. Not the most difficult thing, all right? Yeah, all in all, super beginner friendly channel. This is a channel that's not going to cost you too much to go ahead and create these videos. But let's actually load up the RPM if this channel is already monetized. I don't know, right? It says can check. Next Level has some issues with that. By the way, if you want to know how I'm checking this, I'll link Next Level in the video description with a 20% discount code. So check that out. But yeah, here we can see $6 RPM, already making $800 in the first 2 weeks, which is pretty good in my opinion. Now, with that being said, guys, these are all of the niches on our list. If you are interested in working closer with me, like for example, this student, we scaled to $18,000 a month, or this one, $8,000 a month, then check out the first link in the video description. Book your call with me and we'll see how we can scale you up. That being said, let's get started with the first channel. I'm always super hyped up for these kind of videos. The niches I have on today's list are actually very, very good. So the first channel we have on here on the list is called Redneck Bubba. Now this channel has 39 videos posted, 9,000 subscribers, and has gotten 560,000 views until now. It's currently getting around about 300,000 views in the last 7 days. So this channel is currently absolutely blowing up. So this channel is now 1 month old, so it's pretty new still. The most popular video has 200,000 views, then here 160,000 views. If we look at the thumbnails, it's more on like boats, RVs, like, and yeah, and here cars. So, and mainly for seniors, as we can see. So the RPM on this niche is pretty high probably, which we'll have a look at as well. Now, when it comes to the videos are super simple. I've already seen these videos. It's literally just mainly images throughout the whole video with an voiceover. Very simple, like no joke. Anyone who is just starting out can start a channel like this. It's really not difficult to do videos like this. Thumbnails have a super clean style, and you know, they are very, how do you say it, consistent with their style, have a very consistent pattern, which is always something we are looking for, because then we know, okay, this is what works on this channel, and this is what I have to do to make, you know, my channel work as well. So here we can see $6 RPM, pretty good, and this channel made $3,300 in the last 30 days, which is not bad for a channel that is only 1 month old. Now, let's jump to the second channel, which is called Rust and Hello, which is also a very interesting channel. So 50 videos and has gotten 1 million views until now. So here we can see 90,000 views in the last 7 days. This channel is only 2 months old. So again, guys, I know some of you guys always ask me, why do I always show you small channels? We are going after small channels, getting a lot of views. This is exactly what we're looking for when we are looking for niches, all right? So yeah, the first video was posted 2 months ago, and the most popular video has now 250,000 views. So this is more about like creepy things that happened. If we look at the videos again are not too difficult to create, like mainly, you know, an AI voiceover with an, you know, images and video clips throughout the video. So it seems like mainly images, which is even easier. So then you don't have to look for the content. So again, if you want to create these videos yourself, 100% possible, even as a beginner. Now, the next thing is, if you want to hire someone to create these videos for you, that's not going to be the most expensive thing. Like for a video like this, maybe going to pay like $15, $20. And yeah, when we look at the thumbnails, also very consistent, which is always a very good sign. Let's have a look at the RPM on this channel as well. Just sort of interest, probably actually not completely sure what the RPM on the channel like this is going to look like, but I would say probably, hopefully around like $5 as well. Let's have a look and let's load this up. By the way, if you want to load up RPMs like this as well to kind of see how much money these channels are actually making, check out the first link in the video description. Not the first link, but I linked Next Level in the video description. It's like 13 euros or something a month. Super helpful tool. So here we can see $5 RPM, and this channel made $2,700 in the last 30 days. Super awesome channel. Now we go on to the next one, horsepower and imagination. So this channel here only posted 17 videos until now, is 2 months old, and this channel is mainly focusing on, you know, very old vintage cars, which again is very interesting. The most popular video now has 180,000 views, is just 4 days old, so very new channel, very recently started blowing up. Now with the thumbnails, there's a lot you can improve, especially here, you know, like the font in the thumbnails. That's for sure something you can improve on a channel like this. And then the next thing, the videos are super short, so you can easily make like 15-20 minute videos, and with that you should easily be able to beat this channel. It's currently getting 120,000 views every 7 days, blowing up. And yeah, the RPM is going to be very decent in this niche, simply because who's going to watch these videos? Obviously older people, and most probably from the US, are going to watch these videos. Super cool channel, very interesting. If you're interested in cars, like this is 100% something for you. Then we have, let's have a look, Weirdboard Bound, something like that. All right. So it seems like this is a history channel, 29 videos, 800,000 views. RPM is probably going to be quite decent. Got 121,000 views in the last 7 days. This channel is only 1 month old. So it kind of goes into when or what and how did specific things get invented, which is quite interesting. So you can see the most popular videos just 4 weeks ago, and has 120,000 views. Now, I know channels like this that use real footage, and that's something I would recommend. I say like creating videos like this, a lot of work, and you can get it done way cheaper by just using real footage and real images. And that's also, in my opinion, like it's just gonna come out in a better video if you use real footage, all right? Then something I can see on this channel again, very, very consistent overall channel, which again shows us like, hey, they have a concept that works. We can take over that concept and get a channel that works as well. Then we have UK retirement guide, very interesting, probably gonna have a pretty high RPM as well. Got 77,000 views in the last 7 days. We'll check out the RPM in a second, but this is again something you can take to every single country and create videos like this, for example, for Australia, US, Germany, like French, France, like whatever kind of country you live in, you can create a channel like this and yeah, just make it for your country. This channel is now just 1 month old, and the most popular video has 100,000 views. And here 2 weeks ago, 60,000 views. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, 60,000 views with a high RPM is quite a lot. So let's actually quickly look at the RPM. By the way, something I saw on the channel is that they are, you see here, $11 RPM. So with like 60,000 views, they're making like $600. All right. Then with this kind of content, you can easily create these kind of videos with AI as well. Or you can actually get these whiteboard animations done as well. Do cost a little bit more, but like if I look at this channel, for sure 100% worth it. Like a video like this is not going to cost you more than $50, so you literally need 5,000 views to be profitable on these kind of videos. Interesting channel, a very interesting channel, and you can do it into so many different countries as well. Then we have the channel called Millionaire Problems, has 5 videos until now, 14,000 subscribers and 800,000 views until now, which is very strong. So here, this is all about the economics of owning a cemetery, the economics of owning a private military company, the economics of owning a casino. So very interesting channel. And, you know, I like the concept, very simple. You know, the videos aren't too difficult to create. Thumbnails also very simple, not too difficult to create. Like the style. I would most probably not now go into the exact same kind of content, right? I would figure out like, hey, what kind of other, like here, for example, senior problems, just as an example, is something, or 95 problems, something like that, you know, isn't one-to-one what this channel here is doing. That's something I'll do. You're still going to have a pretty decent RPM. So you can see this channel is doing quite well. Let's actually load up the RPM right here. Now, while the RPM is loading up, guys, if you are interested in working closer with me and scaling up your channel as well, just like we did here, for example, to $8,000 a month, or here $18,000 a month, then check out the first link in the video description, book a completely free call with me, and you know, we will sit together on that call and have a look if it makes sense to work together or not. So here we can see $7 RPM. So this channel is doing around about $5,000 a month at this current stage. Then we have Bible Health by John, which is very interesting channel. So they basically took the gardening stuff and just changed it up a little bit and added like religion to it, which is a very smart thing to do. Second video on this channel is only 1 month old, but the second video on this channel has gotten 171,000 views, then here 70,000 views, 40,000 views. So this channel is doing very well, currently getting 171,000 views every 7 days, and the most popular video has 171,000 views. The thumbnails, absolutely love the style. They took this exact style from a different channel and just used it on their own channel. This is exactly what you want to do. You do not want to kind of reinvent the wheel when you go into YouTube automation. You just take whatever works, like mix it with something else that works, and boom, you have a niche that works. So you can see this channel made $1,000 in the last 30 days. Now keep in mind, this is still a brand new channel. It's like 1 month old, all right? Brand new channel, videos are quite long, so I guess the RPM is probably going to be higher than $5. And yeah, absolutely love this channel. Then we go on to the next one, which is called Claudia. Now, this is a history channel, especially for women, that is getting 105,000 views every 7 days at this current stage. The oldest video is now 1 month old, and the most popular video has 800,000 views. Here, 140,000 views 2 weeks ago. And if we look at the content, we can see that this is mainly, mainly images throughout the whole video. Does look like a VidRush video. And yeah, pretty simple content. Anyone and everyone can create this content. Again, for the thumbnails, super simple, super easy. And they probably use AI to generate these images. And then, just put some text. Love the consistency. So that's cool. I would post more, by the way, for most of these channels. Like, I would post way more than these guys are posting. But yeah, this channel is doing roughly, let's say, like roughly $3,000-4,000 a month. Because here, this is now not completely correct. All right, then let's go on to the next channel, which is called, I don't know how it's called. But yeah, Kronoset, something like that. 17 videos, 1,000 subscribers, and has gotten 160,000 views. This is more of a kind of very new channel that's blowing up. So it started out with different kind of content to what it is doing right now. Not sure why they changed, but it's still working. So they currently, channel is too new, it doesn't even show yet. And these are the kind of channels you want to look at. But here, like, they changed up their niche here. So the niche is, let's say, two weeks old. First video, 1,000 views, then 40,000 views, 15,000 views, 5,000 views, 50,000 views. So this here is a very, very new channel, kind of, again, showing the history of specific things. Now, they are using AI footage. And you guys know that I do YouTube the traditional way. So I would actually use real footage or real images. If you can, that's always going to be the best way to go about it. But yeah, awesome channel, very consistent as well. And that brings us to the next one, forgotten ways to make money. All right. This is a channel that you can do for specific countries as well. Now, the awesome thing about this channel is that you are going to have a very high RPM. So these videos in the last 7 days made or got 55,000 views. Now, the most or the oldest video on this channel is now 1 month old. First video has 240,000 views, which is extremely strong. The most popular video has 450,000 views. Very consistent in their thumbnails. Very, very consistent. I love the idea. Let's actually have a look at the RPM. I'm not completely sure how many people are doing this, but you can do this for different countries. All right. Do this exact same kind of content for different countries. You can see the channel is doing $9,500 a month. In the first month of starting, that is very, very, very strong. Not everyone does that, all right? Then we have the tool archives, also a niche that has been blowing up recently. It's kind of, the history behind specific tools. And this is very interesting. This is, for example, a niche that I would never ever have guessed that it would go so viral. But in the last 7 days, this channel has gotten 50,000 views. It seems like a lower week or smaller week for this channel. The week before that, they had this huge outlier with 204,000 views. Then here, 90,000 views, 80,000 views. I guess the RPM is going to be higher in this specific niche. Not only that, you can also sell products via affiliate marketing. All right, so let's quickly have a look at the videos and load up the RPM as well. Now, before we load up the RPM, if you're interested in working close with me, scaling up like we did here, or even, here or here or here, just click the first link in the video description, book a call with me, and we'll have a look how we can scale it up together. So here we can see $7 RPM and then $1,400 in the last 7 days. Content, super, super simple. We can click on this as well. Super, super basic content with, mainly images and yeah, an AI voiceover. Script is probably written by AI as well. Now, that being said, guys, if you're interested in working close with me, I'll help you pick the niche, start your channel, pick the first video topics, give you freelance, all of these things. Check out the first link in the video description, book your call with me, and we'll speak. Let's get started with the first niche, which is called Secrets of Simple Things. Now, I on purpose added this to the first niche just because it is very interesting. It's a very interesting niche that's been popping off recently. So This channel here is currently getting 130,000 views in the last 7 days. This channel is already like 6 months old and they've posted like 330 videos. Now, what this channel does is something very specific. So they are basically explaining specific things here. Just as an example here, what exactly is a silica gel? Just as an example. So they're explaining like weird things that nobody really explains, and they're explaining exactly that. And these videos are extremely simple, and that makes or enables them to post a lot of videos. Okay, so as we can see, this video posted 380 videos until now and has gotten 3.7 million views, which is pretty strong. Their thumbnails are, I wouldn't even say the best, but it's working. And if something is working, we do not want to change it. So it's in general a very interesting channel. If you have a lot of time and you can just do a video after video after video after video, this is a perfect channel for you to go for. I always say like these are volume channels. So they're posting a lot, and then 1 or 2 or 3 videos a week go viral. So super awesome channel, very interesting, perfect for guys who, don't have who have a lot of time and want to kind of post videos themselves, or people who have quite a bit of money and they just want to spam out videos. Super cool channel. Now let's go on to the next one, which is called Throwback America. Awesome channel, very interesting. So as we can see here, 26 videos, 3,000 subscribers, and then has gotten 700,000 views. The RPM, this is like kind of a female history channel about here 10 iconic toys from the 1960s that were forgotten, but mainly focused on women, right? I always say the woman niche on YouTube, or the woman space, is completely empty, very, very unsaturated. So this is for sure something to always, look into if you maybe can do something for women, right? So this channel will probably have a pretty decent RPM. Let's have a look at the RPM. If you want to know what I'm using to kind of load up the RPMs, this is called NextLev, right? Super awesome tool for, always kind of seeing the RPM of channels, seeing how many views the channels are getting, all of these things, which is all very important information for you if you want to go into a niche, all right? So here we can see now, this channel has a $4.5 RPM, and it's made $2,600 in the last 30 days. Awesome channel, very consistent overall, so absolutely love it. And this channel is only 2 months old, all right? So new channel, absolutely crushing it. Then we have the next one, Old World Proof. 21 videos, 24,000 subscribers, so here's a crazy one. 1.4 million views in the last, let's have a look how old this, in the last month, all right? In the last month. Now, the most popular video has gotten 300,000 views, then 280,000 views, 250. So it seems like the channel is getting quite decent views, very consistent views throughout the whole channel. Now, what is also awesome, they have a very interesting thumbnail style, which I actually really like a lot. And it's not a very difficult thumbnail style, so anyone can kind of replicate this thumbnail style. When it comes to the videos are also not too difficult to create. Something I would recommend you guys to do, though, if you want to go into this niche, use real images, all right? Don't use too much AI. I would use real images as well. Here we can, by the way, at the side already see that the RPM is about $4 to $5 for this channel, which is pretty good. So here we can even see this video here has a $13 RPM, which is even better. So let's actually have a look at the average RPM. That's going to be quite interesting to see what the average RPM on this channel is. So let's load this up and see. But yeah, 21 videos, 1.4 million views until now. That is really not too bad. This channel owner can, no joke, not complain about the money he's making. So on average, it's $6 RPM. So this channel is making around about, let's say, 6,000, 8,000, something like that dollars a month, which is super cool. And then we have True Vietnam Docs. This is a channel about the Vietnam War. Very interesting as well. Always, these kind of channels always pop off and get a lot of views. All right. So 38 videos and 4,000 subscribers until now. 1 million views until now in the first 3 months. The most popular video has now 360,000 views, which is very strong, 150,000 views. Now, something you will see on this channel is that, they are not creating the war videos that, everyone knows. These videos are with actual footage, actual photos. So you will find them on YouTube and like in general, all over the internet, you will find these kind of video clips and images. So Awesome channel. The thumbnail style, absolutely love it. Pretty good, looks good, works good. And this channel is, getting 55,000 views in every 7 days at the moment. So that's not the most, but usually you will always get 1 or 2 videos that get insane views in a niche like this. All right. Then we jump on to the next one, the General's Oath. So this channel is getting, let's have a look. It's still loading, is getting 110,000 views every 7 days. Now, the oldest video is 5 months old, so it's already a bit older. The most popular video now has 212,000 views, which is pretty good. I absolutely like their thumbnails. Again, I would always use real footage in, a niche like this. And yeah, awesome channel. Doing very, very well, super beginner friendly. The videos are very easy to create. And let's go on to the next one. Right, so the next niche is called truck culture. So this is a niche in the trucking space, which does very well. So here we can see 8,000 subscribers, 25 videos, and it's getting 550,000 views in the last 7 days, which is absolutely crazy. Okay, not many channels do that, especially not if the channels are very new. Okay, this channel is now not very new, but it's only started blowing up very recently, as we can see here, like literally not even a month ago, where it started completely blowing up. If we look at the content is also pretty easy to create. It's mainly just video clips under a voiceover, so nothing extremely difficult. The most popular video now has, let's have a look, the most popular video now has 2.2 million views, then 650,000 views. So, and again, super simple clips. It seems like these clips are actually generated with AI, as far as I can see here. Now, these videos here are a bit more high quality than the ones before. They have not a high RPM, so only a $2 RPM, not the highest, but I would say, Next Level and all of these tools give you a lower RPM than the niche actually has. So yeah, but the views in this niche are absolutely crazy. Super cool niche. Thumbnails are pretty simple as well, and also very beginner friendly. Then we have here Vintage Haven. This is a music channel, and this channel is doing very well. So first or most popular video has now 55,000 views. Very new channel. The oldest video is now just 4 weeks ago. So, just 4 weeks ago, absolutely crushing it. I have a video on this channel showing you guys exactly how to create music channels. And we actually have a student, who made, okay, I'm not going to say how much. I don't want to make some promises and stuff like that. YouTube can sometimes be a bit more strict on that. But a student that is absolutely crushing it in the first month. We have a interview coming with him very soon, and he's running a music channel, got it monetized in 13 days, so absolutely crushing it. Now, if you want to get the same help as he did, and as all of these others did, like for example this student who scaled to $8,000 a month, or this one $18,000 a month, then check out the first link in the video description, book a completely free call with me, and let's scale up some faceless YouTube channels, and yeah, maybe a music channel as well, if that's something you would be interested in. Then we have the next channel, which is called Bilge Rats. So this is a channel about pirates. So here we can see it's only getting 27,000 views in the last 7 days. But what we can see is they recently had a pre-viral video again with 51,000 views. And in general, they're not posting that much, right? Now, the cool thing is on this channel, you will have a high RPM because they are posting longer videos. And this channel is only 2 months old. So it is still a very new channel, as we can see, and it's doing very well. It has a very consistent thumbnail style across all thumbnails and across the whole channel. When we look at the videos, we can see it's like it is AI generated images as far as I can see. Now, I would recommend you again to use real footage and real images and mix that together with AI content or AI videos or photos, because we do not want our videos to look mass produced. Okay, very, very important. But otherwise, super, super interesting channel, absolutely crushing it until now. With just 20 videos, it got over 1 million views. Then we have this channel right here, Open Lens, 69 videos, 3,000 subscribers. But let me show you something. So this is an older channel that only recently started posting again 1 month ago. And it's posting like kind of videos on huge buildings, on mega projects. And it's doing very, very well. So the first video got 30,000 views, then 3,000 views, then 240,000 views, then 50,000 views, then 18,000 views. The thing though here is that this channel is not very active and you can post way more, and I mean way more in a niche like this, and probably scale up to like a easy 1 million views a month in a niche exactly like this one. When it comes like to the thumbnails or having these breaking news kind of thumbnails, works very well all of the time, always works well. And yeah, it's just a insane view driver, these breaking news kind of thumbnails. And yeah, super cool channel, currently getting only 23,000 views in the last 7 days, but that's because they are super inactive. Let's actually load up the RPM for this channel to see what this channel is actually making, or what the RPM is. So let's have a look. So this is still loading. Let's have a look. Always loading. Like, by the way, if you guys want to know how I kind of load up these RPMs, I use something called NextLev. So you can see $5 RPM. I use something called NextLev. I'll link it in the video description for you guys. Super cool. It's like 13 euros a month, but super worth it. And I have like a 20% discount code for you too. But yeah, $6 RPM, not too bad. Then we have Gangster Files. So this is something some of you guys might be interested in. So the oldest video is now just 1 month old. Pretty cool thumbnails, like very, not too, like for most of them we can see like red and white text and then like kind of vintage style images. But the most popular video on this channel now has 288,000 views, and the average video on this channel is about 30 minutes long. So this is for sure a channel that's probably going to have a decent, firstly, decent RPM. And then secondly, an older group of people is going to watch this kind of content, and the content should not be too difficult to create. So if you look at this video, it's all just, you know, images probably from Google that they added together over the voiceover. So not too difficult to do. Now guys, if you need any help with building and scaling your Faceless YouTube channel, just like we did here with Antonin, we monetized in just 20 days, or here, a student that we scaled up to $4,000 a month, then check out the first link in the video description, book a call with me, and I'll see you on that. That being said, let's get started with the first channel on our list, which is called Flight Scope Aviation. A very interesting channel, currently only gets 50,000 views every 7 days. But if we look at this channel, it's not the most active channel. So, you know, if we want to go into this niche, we for sure have the potential to make a few $1,000s in this niche, but we would have to post a lot more. So here we can now see this channel is only 2 months old. The first video has only gotten 500 views, then here 500 views. Whoops, not click on the video. Here again, 500 views, 100 views, and then it had this video right here with 51,000 views, and then the channel was a bit more inside of the YouTube algorithm. And this is exactly why everyone always says, like, all it takes is one single video to completely change a YouTube channel forever. Now, when we look at the videos, or at the most popular video, we can see 72,000 views. But if we look at the videos, all right, let's actually, you know, have a look at the videos. We can see that the videos aren't the best, right? A lot of the videos on this channel are simply images, and they don't even make the effort to kind of take away these black bars on the side. So we can create way better videos, without even putting that much more effort into it, right? Same for the thumbnails. Thumbnails are very simple, but yet have a pattern, which is always very cool for us, because then we can see like, hey, this is what works for this niche, and this is what I am going to do as well. So super, super awesome channel, very small channel to start off. But yeah, let's go on to the next channel, which is called Colonist. This is actually a channel about space, 25 videos, 7,000 subscribers, currently getting around 10,000 views in the last 7 days. But this year is absolutely not right, because right here, 1 day ago, they had a video with 300,000 views. All right. Now, if you look at the most popular videos, this is also the video here. They had a video with 155,000 views. And then here, 50,000 views, 40,000 views. So this is in the space niche. Super cool channel. The videos are very, very short. So guys, the space niche is still on, and I'm seeing the space, like inside of the space niche, I'm seeing more and more and more channels actually blowing up again right now. So super awesome. We can see a very clear thumbnail like pattern, like all of the thumbnails have like this big white text. And then if we look at the videos, super easy videos, like the whole videos are basically just stock footage. That's what the whole video is about, right? Stock footage, which is crazy. And then, they have a AI voiceover under the stock footage, right? So anyone and everyone who want to start YouTube can start a channel exactly like this, especially if you're interested in space, super cool. And yeah, let's go on to the next channel, Loving UK. So 32 videos. This is actually a niche that has been around for a while, but seems like nobody's really done it for the UK. So here we can see 300,000 views in the last 7 days, which is super, super good. The most popular video has 580,000 views. Then here just 2 weeks ago, 435,000 views, 180,000 views. So the channel is for sure doing very, very well. Here just 8 days ago, again, 107,000 views. So this is all about kind of here, oldest street in the UK, then town stuck in Victorian England, just as an example. So this is quite cool. If we look at the content, it's mainly like kind of, again, footage from all over the internet that they just put together. You can write these scripts with AI. You can, do the voiceover with AI. You can do all of these things with AI. And here we can see, the channel has a estimated RPM of $5, which is super cool. And, you just need 1 million views a month to make $5,000 with this exact same channel. This channel is currently doing 300,000 views every 7 days, which is very strong. All right, so this channel has been around for, let's actually have a look. Boom, 3 months. Now they took this exact same style of content from the US market and just pivoted over to the UK market, which is super cool. And this is something you need to learn. Like if there's something like for the UK, you can easily go ahead and take this and implement this exact same thing for Germany, for Australia, for all of these different countries. So make sure to start doing that. Then we go into next one, Trucks United. So this is a very niche channel, I would say, but it's mainly about trucks, right? So this channel here is getting 400,000 views every 7 days, which is very strong. So with 40 videos, this channel has gotten 1 million views. The most popular video on this channel has 350,000 views and is only 6 days ago. Then here 270,000 views only 3 weeks ago. Here 150,000 views 1 month ago. So this channel is really blowing up currently. And if we look at the content, it's again super simple content that, no joke, anyone can create, and I always say, like, and you guys know that I absolutely love content that, is very easy to create. Like for example this one, because we can get this content for super cheap. Best case, if the channel has a higher RPM, we can have cheap content that gets a lot of views and has a high RPM. That's always the best. But here we can see this channel has a $5 RPM. Seems like the videos might be made with Next Level, not Next Level, but VidRush. Might be, might not be, not sure. But awesome channel all in all. They took their kind of content from a different kind of channel again, from the simplified something channel. Maybe some of you guys know it, but they have a very similar style of content. And what this channel did is, because that channel had like one video that did very well about trucks on their channel, this channel just went ahead and created a complete whole channel about that specific one video idea. So that's super awesome. I think this has a lot of potential to scale up. This channel is 2 months old, so not old at all. Then we have Vintage Song Escape. So here we have a music channel. Can't say too much about this, to be honest. Super easy niche to get into. This channel is literally 1 month old. All right, the most popular video has 800,000 views, and it's currently getting 770,000 views a week, which is very, very strong. Super cool thumbnails. It's like this vintage kind of style. Then, guys, I have a video on this channel explaining exactly how to create these kind of music channels. But this channel here is for sure making a bunch of money. Do they have, here we can see they don't even have Spotify or anything like that. So they're missing out on at least double or at least half of the money they could make. So yeah, if you go ahead and you create a music channel, always make sure that you actually have Spotify, all of these things. Now, if you need any help with that, then, check out the first link in the video description, book your call, and we'll have a look how we can scale you up, just like we did with this student, where we took, a channel from, almost making no money to a €171 day. So check out the first link in the video description. Then we have here Backyard Bankroll HQ. interesting channel. It's only 3 weeks old and it's kind of in the farming space, okay? But more about animals and making money with these animals, which is very interesting. Here we can see the first video, 208,000 views, then here 80,000 views. The last few videos haven't been performing that well, but you always need to keep in mind that 20% of the videos are going to bring 80% of the views. So 20% of the videos are going to make you 80% of the money. All right. So, or 20% of the videos are going to make you 80% of the money. All right. So super awesome channel, is very clean, like very kind of, how must I say, like everything, like all of the thumbnails look pretty much the same. I think you can make them look way cleaner, but if it works, it works, and you don't want to change something that works. So not too much to say for this channel, but for sure something to look at and maybe test out. Then we have this channel right here, AmeriCars. Very interesting channel. So 43 videos, 2.7 million views until now, which is very strong. Currently getting around about 130,000 views a week. Now this channel is already a bit older, okay, but we can see here that it's recently having super viral videos on this channel. Okay, so that might be something that more and more people are interested again, right? So here we can see 9 days ago, 50,000 views. 2 weeks ago, 40,000 views. And with 40,000 views, you are for sure profitable, right? With a video like this, depending now how much you spend for a video, but if you're spending like $30 a video, you're for sure profitable with this exact video. All right. So super awesome channel, very clean. If you like cars, if you love cars, like this is for sure something I would have a look at. Yeah, you can build a very long-term channel in a niche exactly like that one. Then we have Million Forgotten Memories. So some history stuff here again. 8 videos, 1,000 subscribers, and has gotten 180,000 views. Now, if we look here, this channel only started 12 days ago. This is insane, all right? I'm leaking insane stuff here for you guys. 12 days ago, 10 days ago, 7 days ago, and then boom, 6 days ago, 80,000 views. Then here, 5 days ago, 60,000 views. Then here, 4 days ago, 36,000 views, 25,000 views, 3,000 views. So this channel is doing very well. It's all about kind of unspoken rules that, I think like specifically women had back in the days. So interesting channel. Videos are still very short. You can easily get away with like 25 minute videos. Gonna have a pretty decent RPM because again, it is gonna be older women watching this content. When we look at the thumbnail style, absolutely love the pattern on this channel. Again, we can see every thumbnail is pretty much very similar to the one before that. So super awesome channel. And this channel here probably comes from this channel. So they probably saw this channel, got a different idea, and then started this exact channel right here. And I know it states not monetized. The channel is for sure, they probably just applied for monetization. So awesome channel. And let's go to the next one. So this one is called Vanished Rooms. So this is here, for example, 15 things in your grandmother's house that would be illegal today, right? Very small channel, 18 videos, 3,000 subscribers and 600,000 views in the last month. This channel is 1 month old. First video immediately blew up with 300,000 views. Then here 50,000 views, 17,000 views, 28,000 views, 30,000 views. Now, the next thing for this channel, again, super awesome thumbnail style, very consistent with their style. This channel probably has a pretty decent RPM as well. So I would say like between $5 and $8. I think if you would specifically focus on specific countries, that would also work pretty well. So super cool channel. Then we have Deep History Quest. So have a look at this channel. So this is a very new channel, and I mean very new. Guys, I'm leaking good stuff today for you guys. But yeah, 4 videos, 300 subscribers, and this channel started just 3 weeks ago. First video, 10,000 views. Then they had 2 videos that didn't do that well. Then here again, 2 days ago, 27,000 views. RPM is going to be pretty decent, I think, in this niche. No joke. I think it's going to be very good. Thumbnail style, absolutely love it. And then if we look at the videos are also not too difficult to create. It's a lot of AI, not even just AI images, but a lot of, almost like slideshow videos. So that's one a little bit negative thing. So here we can see at the end of the video, they're just having one image. Very dangerous for if you're seeing this channel, to this channel owner. That's something I would for sure avoid. like these kind of little things are the reason why none of our students have been hit, like from the channels we've built with them, none of them have been gotten hit by inauthentic content, right? So yeah, if you're interested in working close with me, you know, here like Antonino got monetized in just 21 days, or here Martin, who made his first $1,000 in the first month. Here's doing $25,000 in one single week. Here, from $200 to $400 a day. If you're interested in getting these results, check out the first link in the video description. Book a completely free call with me, and I'll see you on the call, and I'll see you in the next video.